Hi guys, welcome back to That Effing Guy. Today we discuss Power Rangers, the 2017 film and the current Paramount reboot that's in the works. Don't know when it's going to happen, we don't know anything about it really. All we know is it's going to involve time travel, back to the 90s, nostalgia, and it's done by the guy who's directed, or who created the series, The End of the Fucking World. And that's basically it. So, today is Revenge of the 5th, Star Wars Theme Day Part 2. Yesterday was May the 4th be with us. May the 4th be with us. Today is Revenge of the 5th. 5th, Sith, 4th, Force. Fucking geeks, we're good at this stuff, we know what we're doing. So, Power Rangers 2017, directed by Dean Israelite. So, coming off of his successful, semi-success of Project Almanac, which was a time-travelling film. So, you'd have thought him getting Power Rangers, just like Josh Trank getting Fantastic Four after Chronicle, it'd be a match made in heaven. The Power Rangers 2017 reboot was brilliant. Few wee issues here and there, but it pulled together quite nicely to the end. It was like a feature-length episode of Power Rangers, right? The start, the middle, the end, morphin time, Zord, let's take down the bad guy, Goldar. The cast were tremendous, the suits were tremendous. Like I said, a few issues here and there, like Bill Hader as Alpha 5, didn't really work with the whole kind of alien CGI version of Alpha. They should have just went back to the nostalgia of that robotic suit. Very similar to like Anthony Daniels in C-3PO. When is C-3PO when has he ever been CGI, apart from a few scenes in Attack of the Clones, but other than that, he's been a guy in a suit. Could have done the same thing with him. Just put Bill Hader in the suit, walking about, aye, problem solved. So, the creator of The End of the Fucking World is Jonathan Entwistle. I don't know, I can't pronounce his last name. Entwistle, I don't know. He's pitched to Paramount, who have taken over the Power Rangers franchise from Lionsgate because Hasbro acquired the rights to the Power Rangers merchandise and franchise. Paramount obviously have a deal with Hasbro that anything they buy, any toys they've got, they make films. Turtles, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers and G.I. Joe, which are all actually under reboots, that are actually getting the reboot treatment right now. For better, for worse. We had Bumblebee, which was a reboot, brilliant. I want more Bumblebee. There's a new Transformers been announced. There's actually two. There's a prequel, animated prequel from the director of Toy Story 4. That'll be alright because you know it's not going to be animated like The Simpsons. It'll be a proper 3D animated, you know, all that kind of shit. It'll be brilliant. Anyway, we're here to talk about Power Rangers. So the Power Rangers reboot, the 2017 one, I loved it. Maybe a bit more Power Rangers, a bit more suiting up, a bit more fighting, a bit more action. But the story was brilliant. The cast were tremendous. They had a great team dynamic. The campfire scene where they're all talking about life, it was brilliant. So we've actually got a quote from the End of the Fucking World director or creator who's going to do the new film. So he's saying that the new film is going to be a 90s nostalgia trip. It involves time travel, involves the current Power Ranger team of now travelling back to help the original team, the 90s team. So we can assume that there's obviously going to be some way of getting the original cast back. Jason David Frank, Austin T. John, Amy Jo Johnson, etc. Have them all come back. David Yost, I can't remember Zach's name, Zach anyway, all playing the original Power Rangers, where it's going to be de-aging, because we know how much Hollywood love de-aging their actors. Obviously the only ones that have done it best has been Marvel Cinematic Universe. So it's exciting times, and I'd love to have seen a sequel to the 2017 reboot. I mean, legendary Power Rangers producer Haim Saban of Saban Films, he had plans for 6 to 7 sequels, all planned. We're going to feature the Zeo Rangers, we're going to feature the Power Rangers like legacy, like just everyone just going together, different eras, different generations of Power Rangers, all joining forces at some point in the 6, 7 sequels, whatever. Never happened. Never made enough money. Fans loved it. Didn't love it that much. They made enough money. Never got a sequel. The toys done well. The DVD sales done well. Blu-ray, digital downloads, all done well. It just didn't do enough to merit a sequel. And Red Ranger Jason Decree Montgomery actually took to the internet when he was discussing Stranger Things, etc., to say that Power Rangers 2 is no longer happening. Paramount have got it. Just, yeah, basically that's the thing. So Paramount, don't get me wrong, alarm bells, because obviously you think, you know, intruder alert, because then Michael Bay jumps in, he starts producing stuff, just creates a big massive full circle of just shit like we've done. Don't get me wrong, the first Transformers, brilliant. The rest, just big explosions, no story. And that's what you don't want. You don't want him taking over Power Rangers. I think Paramount have learnt their lesson this time round and are going to respect that what the fans want, because obviously they changed the look for Sonic. They changed a few things from the Turtles, even though they weren't that great. Still, they still changed a few things. I'm assuming they'll change the Power Rangers if it turns out to be shit. If the suits are like kind of meh, they'll go back and change them. I don't know, but they've done so well with the new Sonic film. I've not seen it, but I've seen quite a lot of the. I've seen quite a lot. I'd say. But they went back and changed the look. They went back and spent millions of dollars on changing the look. So I think they now know what fans want. So here's hoping that the new G.I. Joe will be good, Turtles, Transformers, and hopefully Power Rangers. I mean, the fact that it's going to be a 90s nostalgia trip brings back my childhood, brings back the love and the passion of Power Rangers. It's what Power Rangers is. They're cheesy, fun. Don't get me wrong, the Dean Israelite film was brilliant. It was dark, it was edgier, still had a bit of cheese to it. And I kind of appealed to the fans now, the fans who were kids then, they're now adults now with their kids, etc. But I think this new film is going to be more appealing to the kids of today, but I'll also have that nostalgia trip for the kids of, well, us who were kids back then. In terms of cast, they're looking at the likes of Sophia Lillis from, obviously, It, and she's in a current Netflix comedy series called I Am Not Okay With This, so which supposedly is fantastic. I've not seen it yet. I like her, she's a good actress, she really is brilliant. She's going to rise to fame. Like, she'll be in the Marvel universe, she'll be in Star Wars, I can see her being a very indie actress as well. But obviously she's going to be hopefully joining the Power Rangers franchise and she's supposedly in talks to playing the Red Ranger. So I obviously gender swap with Power Rangers, which I took to Twitter ages ago when it first got announced, and I was like, I'm not a fan of the gender swap, but the more you think about it, it would work, because like, it's not like they're doing it to be like, we need girls to be the leaders so she can be the Red Ranger. It's just, it's different, it's fun, it's edgier as well, because obviously you're messing with tradition, you're messing with the fact that you're messing with the tradition of Power Rangers being red is men, pink is girl. I'm not saying obviously make, you know, Finn Wolfhard the Pink Ranger. He is rumoured to be either the Red Ranger, Black Ranger or Blue Ranger, along with Sophia Lillis and Millie Bobby Brown. Now, Millie Bobby Brown I think would be a perfect Kimberly. But here's a fun fact though, they're not looking to have Jason, Kimberly, Trini, Zach, etc. being the current Power Rangers, the present day Power Rangers. They're going to be the 90s Power Rangers. So the current Power Rangers will be like, you know, Rebecca, Steven, Bob, Adam. That's pretty cool, I like that. I like the fact that they're going to just basically reboot, but also do a sort of legacy sequel of some sort. So, like I said, I'd love to see the original Power Rangers, Jason David Frank, etc. be in this film, because obviously they got him and Amy Jo Johnson, Kimberly in the original series, both got cameos in the last film. Terrible cameos, did not pay them any legacy at all. I mean, they're the Power Rangers, they're the original Power Rangers, right? So a bit of a kind of slap in the face that they never got a proper cameo. A bit of a slap in the face for the fact that none of them got like a proper good cameo. There was only they two that was in it. I mean, like, that's like doing the 2016 Ghostbusters and only bringing back Bill Murray. They brought back everyone. Well, everyone who's alive, obviously, apart from Harold Ramis. Rest in peace. And obviously, well, they'll be in the new film, obviously, we know that, which has been pushed back to next year, next May, I think it is, February, March, one of the months anyway. I'm still on the fence with it, but we'll see what happens. But as for the Power Rangers film, what do you guys want to see? I mean, there's chat of the Green Ranger coming into it still, so still going to bring that aspect of the 2017 sequel and bring it the Green Ranger into this new film. They're possibly going to keep the concept of the Green Ranger being a female. So it was announced at the very end of the last film that Tommy was going to be in the universe and it's going to be a girl, which would be quite cool, being quite kind of edgy and keeping it the fact that Rita, obviously spoilers, was the original Green Ranger. So it keeps that female aspect, changes it up. Jason David Frank actually said that he would be happy to see that, but it's something that's different, you know what I mean? It goes with the times of females are as powerful as male, and I understand that. But there's just some things that girls can do, and there's some roles I don't think should be gender swapped. I really do. Like the Ghostbusters was a good film, but it didn't work for me. Whereas like this new film, this new kid Ghostbusters, I'm not a massive fan of it, but I like the fact that they're having both girls and boys in it. So can I that's the original concept of Ghostbusters 3 anyway, was going to be like Emma Stone and Jonah Hill, etc. So I like that. I thought it was quite a cool idea, but I'm still not on board with this new Ghostbusters. So like the 2017 reboot, I liked it. I thought it was brilliant. I liked Elizabeth Banks as Rita. It worked. She worked. I'd love to have seen her coming back. I'd love to see the cast come back. I mean, the cast just built such a great dynamics with each other. I mean, I'm hoping that this new film has got more action, more morphing time, sorry, that sounds stupid. More action, more morphing time, more Zords, but still keeps that story, that team dynamic starting again, building a universe, expanding. I mean, because the thing is, obviously, as we know, the 2017 reboot was chapter 1 of a bigger universe, a bigger expanded franchise, 6 to 7 sequels, as well as expanding to like the Zeo, Turbo, different generation, different era, Alien Rangers, anything. I mean, you've got almost 30 years of Power Rangers back catalogue, as well as the original Japanese series. So you've got hundreds to go with, and you can go anywhere. But I like the fact that Hollywood love nostalgia, and obviously it's showing with this new film that Hollywood want nostalgia. Bringing nostalgia, you bring in the fans. Bringing the fans, bring the money. And then Power Rangers 2, you can then start and do different things. Time Force, etc. I mean, if it's going to be time travel, there surely will be the Time Force at some point. It's going to be brilliant. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Are you excited about the new film? Did you like the 2017 reboot? Do you want a sequel to it? I do, but it's not going to happen, so I've just made peace with it. Yeah, who do you see? I mean, who do you see playing the Power Rangers? Do you see the likes of Finn Wolfhard, Sophia Ellis and Millie Bobby Brown? Do you see them playing Power Rangers? I mean, I think if they're going to go back to the 90s, they're either going to de-age the current, like the original cast, and de-age them into young people, or have people come in and just recast them. So have the likes of Andrew Garfield play Billy Cranston. Be fucking fantastic. I can see him playing the Blue Ranger. But yeah, what are your thoughts? Leave them comments down below, and just, you know, go Power Rangers.